There's this friend I had living a very, very pure bachelor life.
Yeah.
He was renting this big house. Okay, it was big to me. And he was just using one bedroom. So the living room was empty. And I was like, you know what, let me use this living room just to put a setup of a company. Let me find desks and all of those things. And yeah, we ended up doing that. And then the BBC were there and we had a very good interview. We taught them about 3D printing, and we had one or two machines to show them, to demonstrate. And then that interview went all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah, so it makes me happy because, you know what, nobody knew that's what was happening. We were in a very bad place.
I can imagine. How
Yes.
did the BBC come to interview you when your business was at rock bottom?
Because, you know, this is one other thing. Usually all of these businesses running have issues happening, and you only hear about them when, you know, things get to the worst.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So even before that, we used to talk about our business. You know, we are trying to do innovation. We are trying to be innovative. We are in this creative space. But what was happening in the background, as I will probably talk about a bit more later on, was, you know, things weren't working out. We were piling up debt, and then eventually we got evicted. We lost our place. I lost most of my things. There was all that, but the company had to continue. And I remember in that phase, because I think I think it's one, you could define it as being homeless somehow. Yeah. So I found myself staying with a friend. I used to live with a friend. I lived with him for a few months, about 5 months. I was sleeping in his living room. I just had a fleece blanket.
Yeah.
But even when that was happening, we had no office. I would go to the library in town center.
Yeah.
So I would walk from Kamwala to town center. I would be working on my computer, and the company kept on moving just like that, but we had no office. And then, you know, eventually one dot led to another. There's somebody who knew the BBC, and the BBC were coming to interview startups and all of those things. So we found ourselves on that program, and we did the interview. So this time, it makes me laugh. Like, the BBC actually came, world stage. We have all this high-profile interview happening, and we're in a pile of debt, and they don't know about it.